The man who tried to set off a car bomb in Times Square 5 months ago is likely to be sentenced next week. And this morning, we're getting a look at a video released by the FBI showing what could have happened if that bomb had worked. CBS News correspondent Bob Orr is in Washington this morning with more. Good morning, Bob.
Good morning, Maggie. Well, there's never been any question at all that we got very lucky when Faisal Shazad's car bomb failed to go off in Times Square on May 1st. But this graphic new videotape from prosecutors shows just how devastating the blast could have been.
This is a mock-up test the government conducted in making the case against Shazad. An SUV like the one Shazad used is filled with 250 pounds of explosives. Shazad, who's pleaded guilty to the attack, told investigators he hoped the blast would kill at least 40 people in busy Times Square. And he had plans to set off another bomb 2 weeks later.
We have decided that we're going to arrange an attack inside America.
Prosecutors also released this videotape of Shazad in jihad training, arguing that he's never shown remorse and deserves to be sentenced to life in prison. Shazad's crude bomb fizzled when he used the wrong type of fertilizer. But his own martyrdom video shows he was intent on revenge.
And to incite the Muslims to get up and fight against the enemy of Islam.
Meanwhile, U.S. and European officials are now focused on a new threat targeting Western European cities. Sources say teams of terrorists trained by an al-Qaeda-linked group along the Pakistan-Afghan border plotted to carry out commando-style shooting sprees, patterned on the Mumbai attacks of 2008. The plot was discovered 2 weeks ago. And while intelligence officials say no attacks seem imminent, a number of trained terrorists are still on the loose.
They know that al-Qaeda intends to send operatives into Western capitals, but they don't know who they are. They don't necessarily know where they are.
Now, sources say this latest European plot does not directly target the U.S., but security officials here are also nervous. The Department of Homeland Security is briefing the private sector about security measures aimed at preventing a Mumbai-styled attack in the U.S. Maggie?
Bob, going back to the Times Square plot, watching that mock-up test, we could see how much destruction could have been caused by that bomb. Is there any way to know how bad it could have been fatality-wise?
Well, there's not a precise way to know, and the FBI was very careful not to use real numbers. Shazad said he wanted to kill up to 40 people and maybe more. I think it's a safe bet, and the analysts looking at the tape agree. Anyone in the immediate vicinity of the car could have been badly injured or killed. But the blast would not have taken down a building. It would not have caused far-reaching damage, but the psychological impact was bad nevertheless.
No kidding. And knowing how busy Times Square is, it would have been a lot more than 40 people.
Exactly.
Bob Orr in Washington. Thanks, Bob.